Okay, so let's just continue. Unfortunately, this thing was not recording the terminal output. So I'm just gonna quickly run through what I had explained. So we have a script called checker now. I gotta create a script that is checker kara folder as lesson 1. So our checker reintroduce age. Age is equals to input. Di quotation marks what is your age. So it will ask the user what is your age. Ya printer your age is ya wincha age. Okay. So now reintroduce an age limit. Age limit here. Okay. So let's maybe do something like this. Print welcome to Drogs Tavern. Okay. After I print out what is your age. Let's save and let's run it. And welcome to Drogs Tavern. What is your age? Got a 16. Your age is 16. So now Osanji Kamala you can only enter if you're above 18. So we need to check if you see age is equals to what if all above? If age is greater than 18. So now if this is a state is a condition again. Now what happens if that thing is above 18, if the condition is met or the condition is true? Is age greater than 18? Yes, okay, true. Then dot colons again. After the colon, space enter. Enter, you share next page. Then or a tab, because now you're doing one tab, you are under. You want to tell it what happens after age. So now it is case sensitive and indentation matters. If ukashimisha tab so one or one tab, then the rest of your documents are going to go a condition clause or a condition block or that tab. If you decide to use 4 space bars 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll have to consistently use those 4 space bars, right? So in our case we're using tab. If age is above 18, then print you can enter. So now let's save it and run it again. What is your age? Age again 19. Greater than is not supported between an instance of string and an integer. Again. Where is this error happening? The error is file ya lesson1 checker.py. Go in that file at line 8. So line 8. This is how you debug. It will tell you where the problem is, and you go and you look at line 8. You are, oh, okay. Age greater than between a string and an integer. This is an integer. I can see it must mean the age here is a string. Again. So what do I do to convert a number from a string to an integer? I will say age. Now because I just want to replace the original age. Because age is equals to int age. Take this age, convert it into an integer, and call it the new age. New age. Okay. So what happens? Okay, let's do this. Get a new age. What's got now confused? New age. So we have taken the age, converted into new age, which is an integer, and then under a condition. Now let's check. We run it, we say the person is 19, and it says you can enter. Your age is 19, you can enter. That's how I. So what if this person is 18? Let's run it again. The person 18. nothing happens. Why? Because our thing is only checking for something that is greater. To check if it is greater than or equals to, I will just add an equal sign after the greater sign. Save it and run it. Again, 18. Yaringe, you can enter. Now let's, what if the person is 20? You can enter. What if the person is 3 years? Nothing. So if you want to create, remember this thing to evaluate a line by line. If I hit enter now, subsequent that same block, when you're going to continue at that if, but can you go to that if you go checker, then I just go back and I write the new condition. So now I want to check new age is less than 18. Then I want you to print, go back home. Here. After running, agree, evaluate line by line. After checking this, it should come here and check if the age is less than 18. Then the person should go home. Let's try this. If the person is 6 years old, it says your age is 6. Go back home. What if the person is 18? Person is 18. You can enter. Now, what if the person is no, we've already checked Jaga first, so we know you are going back home. So what happened here? We said if do this, if do that. Okay, sharp. So I can do the same thing. For example, R level here greater than or equals to. I can just duplicate the same block carrying it. If the person is equals to 18, provide identification. While 18 re nyako prove ka nnete re motho o ne 18 a re bontšhe identification, but ga re botša re ke ne 20 19 35 re ra yo tsena motho modimo. So let's see how we have changed the code now. The code moves from saying welcome new age, yeah, check out if new age, remember again or converted the original age which was string into an integer. If you're 18 provide, so let's run it. As you say age or 18, yeah, your age is 18, provide identification. Arwana 19 your feta your age is 19, you can enter. Makes sense, okay? So you can play around, get condition if. So let's say if new age is greater than 35, print above 35, print yes, go drogs tavern rajajan. If all above 35 for a you're too old to be here. Mara, you're too old to be here. Otherwise, if mtu aleka fast 35, remember check if all above 35 like this, ka greater than 18 or ka check ka fast 35 ka ye here is go. No aganya ki you there is something getting if or else. If I see 35, then kidie else print don't drink and drive. Okay. So I'm just gonna write introduce a comment here, getting it the comment. Okay, so that we can understand that the following conditional we just get if else. If error sa continue kan try you know if age new age ke 35 go what else there's something. Let's save. What is your age? Only 19. Now this person, your age is 19. You can enter. Don't drink and drive. Okay. What if only 35? Don't drink and drive. Really, if conditioner na if mutho above 35. Why not 35? Yeah, re ka qolela. Mara if sanyo ko mo qolela, onongwala is equals to. Ya ra lwa 35 a tsena. Or what so if on 36 area yeah can enter mara you are too old to be here, so you get it diagram true sharp. So the mic wa recheck if else. Now I want to introduce another thing. Onale if it can say if else if elif in roaring else if wana ge else na bogodu le na le thapi na ke loreng koko se shabo so gona tsena ka shopo se shabo so gona, then okay if le na le beef go gopela sa choko, but if a le ne beef le na le chicken go gopela ya 35. If ya beef le chicken it is gona, if ke a kgomo or whatever e leng gona ke else ke mpeng isa 10 rand answer. So if mutho are above 35 rare mara you're too old to be here. Now rare else if new age is equals to 35 rare print is safe out there. Okay. Or else if ever get any ag but not equals to 35 and still above and you know printer don't drink and drive. So let's do this. What is your age? 35. You can enter. Be safe out there. Okay. New age is it above 35? Yes, not yes, but well, I'm sorry. I see printed come, printed come. So if by Draga 36, it will say Mara, you're too old to be here. So let's try if Muto onale 35 and a half. By one. So because and a half is a float number, not an integer. So we'll treat that in the next session where we introduce casting from different types to another type. So play around, see what you can do for yourself. For this section, go documentation. Just look under the Anilaya table of under the tutorials. You can go to more flow control flows, and then it will introduce you to the if, the else statements. You have if, else if, else if, else. So because interpreter, if you're inside the interpreter, then it will show you 3 dots. It just says the line is continuing but this is that space, those four dots or a tab, four space or a tab, but you must be consistent with whichever you use. Okay. So try out check the four statements. Joke check out and let's say when you nebana ba 10 and then unyoko ngono mngolo mngwaka lenkala pink nyoko mafaza ko tore for child in every children again for child in my children, every child of my children, then it is sick at this child sharp. Try this page and tell me where you live or struggle guy, and then we'll treat it together. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Goodbye until next session.